Are you over 60? If so, this video is absolutely crucial for your health. What if I told you that the fish you've been eating for years could actually be putting your life at risk? Sounds shocking, doesn't it? But it's true. Today we're going to talk about 6 types of fish that older adults should never eat at all costs. These fish can be incredibly harmful, leading to severe health issues that could threaten your well-being. And the scariest part, you might be eating them right now without even knowing the dangers they carry. Now you might be wondering, why should I worry about this? I've been eating fish my whole life, and I'm fine. But let me ask you this. Are you feeling as sharp as you once did? Is your heart still as strong as it used to be? As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable. What once didn't affect us can now be a major risk. Eating the wrong type of fish can increase your chances of developing heart disease, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. These are not just minor issues, they can affect your quality of life, and in the worst cases, they can be life-threatening. I know it's hard to believe, but it's time to face the fact. Certain fish that many people think are healthy are actually ticking time bombs inside your body, slowly poisoning you without any immediate signs. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you through it. In this video, I'll reveal the top 6 fish that you must avoid, and I'll show you exactly why they're so dangerous for older adults. I'll explain the hidden risks, the chemicals you should be afraid of, and why these fish could be accelerating your aging process in ways you never imagined. But don't panic just yet. The good news is, there are plenty of safe, healthy fish options you can enjoy instead. I'll share those with you too so you can continue to benefit from the nutritional goodness of fish without the health risks. But you have to pay attention and make the right choice. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for at the grocery store or the restaurant. No more guessing, no more taking chances with your health. So if you're over 60, grab a seat and get ready to learn something that could change your life. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stay with me till the end, because this information could be the key to ensuring you live a longer, healthier, and happier life. Let's dive in and uncover the truth about these dangerous fish. Your health depends on it. Before we talk about the first fish you should avoid, let's dive into something many people don't realize. Not all fish are created equal. Some may seem harmless, or even healthy, but lurking beneath their scales is a hidden danger that could be affecting your health in ways you don't even feel, at least not yet. Let's start with tilefish, though often praised for its firm texture and mild flavor, is one of the most dangerous fish for older adults. This fish is known to have alarmingly high levels of mercury, a toxic substance that can build up in the body over time. Mercury poisoning isn't something that happens overnight, but rather it accumulates slowly, affecting various organs and systems. The most concerning impact of mercury exposure is on the nervous system. For older adults, whose bodies are already less efficient at processing and eliminating toxins, this becomes a serious health concern. High mercury levels can cause cognitive issues, such as memory problems, confusion, and difficulty concentrating. Over time, this could even lead to irreversible damage. But here's where it gets even scarier. Older adults are far more sensitive to mercury than younger people. As we age, our body's ability to detoxify and repair itself slows down. That means mercury exposure can be much more dangerous and damaging for seniors. The buildup of mercury can lead to more severe neurological problems, including tremors, mood swings, and even difficulty with basic motor skill. For those who already struggle with conditions like high blood pressure or heart disease, the added burden of mercury toxicity could make things even worse, leading to additional complications. The danger isn't just in the mercury, it's in how our bodies react to it as we grow older. You might be wondering, if tilefish is so dangerous, what can I eat instead? Well, there's good news. You don't have to cut fish out of your diet entirely. There are plenty of safer alternatives that provide similar health benefits without the risk. Take salmon for instance. Salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for heart health and brain function. Unlike tilefish, it contains much lower levels of mercury, making it a much safer option for older adults. Another excellent choice is sardines. These tiny fish are not only rich in omega-3s, but they also have a very low mercury content. Plus, they're loaded with calcium and vitamin D, which are crucial for maintaining bone health, especially as we age. By swapping out tilefish for these healthier options, you're not only protecting your nervous system from the harmful effects of mercury, but you're also giving your body the essential nutrients it needs to thrive. And it's not just about avoiding the bad, it's about choosing the good, making conscious decisions that support your health and longevity. So next time you're at the store, or planning a meal, reach for salmon or sardines instead of tilefish. Your body will thank you for it in the long run. As we continue on, remember that your health is in your hands. Each choice you make counts, and by staying informed, you can avoid potential dangers and make smarter, healthier decisions for yourself. Tilefish might be tempting, but the risks are simply not worth it. Stay safe, stay smart, and choose wisely. Next, let's take a closer look at swordfish. While this fish may be a favorite for some, it's another one that should be avoided, especially for older adults. Swordfish is notorious for having extremely high levels of mercury, even higher than some other types of fish. This mercury buildup is something that should not be taken lightly. The levels are so high that even eating it just once in a while can lead to serious health consequences. Mercury, a heavy metal that accumulates in the body over time, is a major concern for our health. It primarily affects the nervous system, causing cognitive impairments and memory problems. For older adults, whose neurological systems are already more vulnerable, the impact can be even worse. The mercury found in swordfish can lead to slow declines in brain function, causing difficulties with memory, concentration, and thinking clearly. These effects might not show up immediately, but over time, they can add up and significantly affect a person's quality of life. Cognitive decline, confusion, and even mood changes are often linked to long-term mercury exposure, and swordfish can be one of the culprits. What's particularly concerning is that seniors tend to be more sensitive to mercury than younger people. As we age, our bodies are less efficient at eliminating toxins, meaning that any mercury consumed builds up faster and takes a longer time to leave the system. This puts older adults at an even greater risk of experiencing long-term damage to their brain and nervous system. It's not just the physical effects, either. Research has shown that mercury toxicity can also contribute to emotional instability and behavioral changes. So while swordfish might look tempting on the menu, it's better to steer clear if you want to protect your health in the long run. But don't worry, there are plenty of safer alternatives that can offer a similar taste and texture without the health risks. For example, white fish like cod or haddock are excellent choices. These fish have a much lower mercury content while still providing a mild flavor that's comparable to swordfish. Cod and haddock are also great sources of protein and important nutrients like vitamin B12 and selenium, which are essential for overall health, especially as we age. These fish are not only safe, but they're also light and easy to prepare, making them a perfect option for those looking for a healthy, low-risk alternative to swordfish. When you choose cod or haddock over swordfish, you're not sacrificing taste or nutritional value, you're simply making a smarter, safer choice for your body. These white fish are packed with lean protein and healthy fats, but without the threat of mercury poisoning. And the best part, you can enjoy them guilt-free, knowing that they're working with your body, not against it. So next time you're craving a fish dinner, go ahead and reach for cod or haddock. Both are delicious, nutritious, and far safer options for older adults looking to protect their health. It's important to remember that the food choices you make can have a lasting impact on your health, especially as you get older. By choosing wisely, you can keep your mind sharp and your body strong, so don't let swordfish be a part of your diet. Choose fish that nourish you, not ones that put your health at risk. Let's move on to king mackerel, a fish that many may not know can be very dangerous, especially for older adults. While it may seem like a healthy choice at first glance, king mackerel contains dangerously high levels of mercury, one of the most toxic substances for the human body. This fish may look appetizing with its rich, meaty texture, but the mercury it contains is a serious concern that should not be ignored. Mercury is a heavy metal that accumulates in the body over time. It doesn't just disappear after you eat something, it slowly builds up, causing damage that worsens with age. For older adults, who are already more prone to health issues, such as heart disease and kidney problems, the effects of mercury can be even more dangerous. Consuming high mercury fish like king mackerel can significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and kidney damage, both of which are serious concerns for seniors. High levels of mercury in the body can interfere with blood circulation, raise blood pressure, and even contribute to kidney failure in extreme cases. But it's not just the immediate risks that should be considered. Over time, mercury poisoning can have a long-lasting impact on overall health. For example, it can make it harder for the body to detoxify and repair itself. The more mercury you consume, the more stress it puts on your organs, especially your heart and kidneys. If you're already dealing with underlying health conditions, this added burden can complicate things even further. The damage caused by mercury isn't something that's always immediately noticeable, but it can lead to gradual declines in your overall health, which is why it's critical to avoid king mackerel if you're oversick. Now that doesn't mean you have to completely cut fish out of your diet. There are still plenty of delicious, healthy options you can enjoy without the dangers of mercury. One of the best alternatives is tuna, although it's important to eat it in moderation. Tuna does contain some mercury, but much lower levels than king mackerel. When consumed occasionally, tuna can be a great source of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart and brain health. You just need to ensure that you're not overindulging, as too much tuna can still lead to some mercury buildup over time. If you're looking for even safer options, flounder is a fantastic choice. Flounder is low in mercury and packed with lean protein, making it a great addition to your diet, without any of the health risks associated with king mackerel. Not only is flounder a safer fish, but it also has a mild flavor and tender texture, perfect for a variety of recipes. With its low mercury content, flounder is an excellent option for those who want to enjoy fish regularly without worrying about mercury poisoning. By switching from high mercury fish like king mackerel to safer alternatives like tuna in moderation or flounder, you're making a smart decision for your long-term health. You can continue to enjoy fish as part of a balanced diet without putting your heart and kidneys at risk. It's all about making informed choices and protecting your health as you age. And with these healthier fish options, you can do just that. Now let's talk about shark, a fish that might seem like a thrilling choice for a meal, but is one you should definitely avoid, especially as you get older. Shark contains one of the highest levels of mercury found in any fish. This is a serious concern because mercury, as you now know, can build up in your body over time and cause significant harm. While shark may be a unique, exotic option for some, it's a risk that could affect your health in ways that are not immediately visible, but are certainly long-term. The mercury found in shark can have severe impacts on both the brain and the heart. For older adults, whose bodies are less equipped to process toxins, the effects of mercury poisoning can be especially dangerous. One of the most troubling consequences of mercury exposure is cognitive decline. Over time, it can impair memory, make concentration difficult, and even contribute to conditions like Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. These are not issues you want to deal with as you age. Mercury can also have a harmful effect on the cardiovascular system. For those already dealing with heart disease or high blood pressure, eating shark can further increase your risk of more severe health problems, including heart attacks, arrhythmias, or even heart failure in extreme cases. As the body ages, it becomes harder to fight off the damage caused by such toxic substances. It's important to understand that mercury exposure isn't something that happens instantly. It accumulates in the body over time, with each meal of high mercury fish adding a small but significant burden. So eating shark even once in a while could contribute to gradual cognitive and heart issues that compound over time. If you're already at risk for cognitive decline or heart disease, this is a risk you don't want to take. Thankfully, there are plenty of safer options that can provide the same enjoyment of eating fish without the dangerous side effects. For instance, trout is an excellent choice. It's rich in nutrients and omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for heart and brain health. Unlike shark, trout is low in mercury and can be safely eaten without worrying about the risks. The mild, delicate flavor of trout makes it a versatile option that can be used in a variety of dishes, whether grilled, baked, or pan-seared. Another great alternative to shark is bass. Like trout, bass is full of heart-healthy omega-3s and is low in mercury. It has a firm texture and a slightly sweet flavor, making it a great substitute for shark in almost any recipe. Whether you choose trout or bass, you'll be getting a nutrient-rich fish that supports your health
without the harmful effects of mercury. These alternatives provide the same high-quality protein and omega-3s, but with much lower levels of toxins, giving you peace of mind when you sit down to enjoy a meal. Switching from shark to safer fish, like trout or bass, is an easy way to ensure you're protecting your body from the harmful effects of mercury, while still enjoying all the health benefits that fish has to offer. Choosing wisely now can help you maintain your cognitive function and cardiovascular health, allowing you to live a longer, healthier life. So the next time you're at the store or ordering from a menu, choose trout or bass instead of shark. It's a small change that can make a big difference in your health over time. Let's take a look at grouper, another fish that's commonly found on menus, but carries significant risks, especially for older adults. Grouper has moderate to high levels of mercury, making it unsafe for anyone, but particularly harmful for those over 60. While it may seem like a healthy option because of its meaty texture and mild flavor, the reality is that consuming grouper regularly can expose you to dangerous levels of mercury, which can accumulate in your body over time and cause serious health problems. Mercury is a neurotoxin, meaning it primarily targets the nervous system. For older adults, who are already at risk for cognitive decline, the effects can be especially damaging. Eating grouper regularly can lead to neurological damage, including memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and even mood changes. Over time, this can result in more severe cognitive issues, such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease. In addition to its neurological effects, grouper can also contribute to heart problems. Mercury toxicity is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, arrhythmias, and high blood pressure, conditions that are already a concern for many older adults. The more mercury you consume, the greater the stress it places on your body, increasing the risk of developing serious cardiovascular issues down the line. Even though you might not feel the effects of mercury poisoning immediately, the long-term impact of eating fish like grouper can be significant. The mercury gradually builds up in your system, causing slow and steady damage to your organs. For older adults, whose bodies are less efficient at eliminating toxins, this process can happen more quickly, making it even more important to avoid high mercury fish like grouper. If you've been eating grouper regularly, it's never too late to make a change and protect your health. Fortunately, there are several safer alternatives that can give you the same satisfaction of eating fish without the mercury risk. One great option is tilapia. Tilapia is a mild-tasting white fish that is not only low in mercury, but also rich in protein and other essential nutrients. It's a versatile fish that can be used in a wide variety of dishes, from grilling to baking, making it a great option for any meal. Another excellent substitute for grouper is shrimp. Shrimp are low in mercury, and they provide a good source of lean protein, vitamins, and minerals that support overall health. Like tilapia, shrimp can be prepared in many different ways, whether in a stir-fry, pasta, or simply grilled. By choosing safer alternatives like tilapia or shrimp instead of grouper, you can still enjoy fish as part of a healthy diet, without worrying about the dangers of mercury. These options are equally nutritious, providing important nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and protein, but without the harmful effects that come from consuming too much mercury. Incorporating tilapia or shrimp into your meals is an easy and effective way to protect your health, especially as you age. Both are delicious, versatile, and safe options that support your overall well-being, while lowering the risk of cognitive decline and heart disease. It's all about making smarter choices for your health and well-being, and opting for these healthier fish alternatives can help you do just that. Let's move on to Chilean sea bass, a fish that has gained popularity in high-end restaurants, but one you should definitely avoid, particularly if you're over 60. While it may seem like a luxurious and tasty choice, Chilean sea bass carries not just one, but two major concerns. First, it contains dangerously high levels of mercury, and second, it is an endangered species, making it a choice that can harm both your health and the environment. The mercury content in Chilean sea bass is particularly high, making it one of the riskier fish for older adults to consume. As we age, our bodies become less capable of processing and eliminating toxins like mercury. This means that even moderate consumption of high mercury fish like Chilean sea bass can lead to the slow buildup of this harmful substance in your system. The mercury accumulates in your tissues and can slowly cause neurological damage over time. For older adults, this is especially concerning, as mercury exposure is linked to cognitive decline, memory problems, and even mood change. Over time, This can contribute to more severe health issues like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Additionally, the mercury in this fish can also impact your cardiovascular system, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, arrhythmias, and other heart problems. Given that older adults are already at a higher risk for these conditions, the added stress of mercury toxicity is something that can severely impact your health. Aside from the health risks, there's an even bigger environmental issue with Chilean sea bass. This fish is considered an endangered species, and its population has been declining due to overfishing and unsustainable fishing practices. By consuming Chilean sea bass, you're contributing to the depletion of this species, further endangering its survival. Choosing to eat fish that is both harmful to your health and unsustainable for the environment is a choice that can have lasting consequences on multiple fronts. But don't worry, there are plenty of safer, more sustainable options that you can choose instead. One of the best alternatives to Chilean sea bass is wild-caught salmon. Salmon is not only lower in mercury, but it's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain and heart health. Wild-caught salmon in particular is a more sustainable choice because it's caught using methods that don't harm the environment or deplete fish populations. Plus, it's a nutrient-dense option that can be enjoyed in a wide variety of ways, whether grilled, baked, or pan-seared. If you're looking for more options, there are plenty of other low-mercury, sustainable fish choices available. Fish like haddock, flounder, and pollock all contain low levels of mercury and are caught using sustainable methods, making them healthier for you and better for the planet. These fish provide the same essential nutrients as higher mercury species, but without the toxic risks or environmental concerns. By sticking to wild-caught salmon or other sustainable low-mercury fish, you can protect your health while also supporting the environment. It's important to make informed decisions about what we eat, especially as we age. Choosing fish that are lower in mercury and sustainably sourced ensures that you can enjoy delicious meals without compromising your well-being or the planet's future. So, the next time you're craving fish, think about making a choice that benefits both you and the world around you. So to recap, if you're over 60, it's best to avoid these 6 fish: tilefish, swordfish, king mackerel, shark, grouper, and Chilean sea bass. Each of these fish carries significant risks due to their high mercury levels, which can lead to serious health problems, especially as we age. Remember, eating the wrong fish can seriously harm your health, so make sure to choose safer, lower mercury options like salmon, sardines, and other sustainable fish. Your health is too important to take unnecessary. For more tips on healthy eating, don't forget to subscribe and stay safe with your meals. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like this video and share it with others who could benefit from it. Stay informed, stay healthy, and make the best choices for your future.